Hey you guys, welcome back. So today's video is for those of you who are interested in starting the lock journey and you're on the fence about starting them with braids or starting them with some other method. And also those of you who have started a braid lock journey and you're wondering when the heck are your braids going to mature? When is the braid pattern going to go away? What can I do to get this thing rolling and get it rolling more quickly, because I am getting frustrated with these braids. So if that sounds like you, stay tuned. Okay, so the kicker here is all the things I'm telling you not to do with your locks are things that I have done. So I learned from experience that these things slow down the process of your locks maturing, okay? So the first thing I did that slowed down my process would be doing so many braided styles in the beginning. I wasn't confident enough to rock my starter locks all the time, or there were just certain ways that I would like to wear them, but when I got tired of those things, I was like, let me do some fun braids or something to just give me a break from these boring starter locks in my mind. And so I would do the Havana twist, the Marley twist, those are the same thing, I don't know. What else did I do? Faux locks, passion twist. Once I even did a crocheted style over my locks. When you start your locks with braids, it's already flat. When you put these things over it, you're making it even flatter, and you're going to be holding it down like that for probably at least 2 to 3 weeks if you take your time putting these styles in. And so for those 2 to 3 weeks, your hair is just sitting there tight and flat, and it's not able to do what it needs to do in order to lock. And so if you do that, if you do braids or something every once in a while, cool. But don't spend your whole first year of your braid lock journey with these styles, because you are stunting your process in a major way, okay? Number 2, wash your hair often. Not every day, but you know, once a week, once every 2 weeks, because when your hair gets wet, what does it do? It curls up, it shrinks up. That's what you want to be happening in your braids to get them to start to appear as locks and less as braids, okay? You want them to get that frizziness from being washed and being manipulated with the water so that they can start to lock. When you wash, try to use like a clarifying shampoo, or a shampoo that doesn't necessarily advertise being a moisturizing shampoo. And I know this was a hard concept for me to grasp in the beginning, because I wanted my hair to be soft. My mindset was, just because I got locks don't mean my hair got to be hard. But that moisture was not allowing, that added moisture was not allowing for my hair to mature as quickly as it probably could have. I was also using conditioner every time I washed my hair, once again, because I wanted my hair to be soft. I did not want dry hair, period. And so what I've learned now from everybody that gives me advice about locks is to just use oils, use a clarifying shampoo, and then to use oils. But conditioners are designed to detangle. They're designed to add slip, and you don't want your braids to slip out. You don't want your twist to slip away if you chose to start your locks with twists. And so in the beginning, maybe stay away from the conditioner. And yeah. Next, when you're letting your hair dry, stay away from heat. Let it air dry. Don't use a blow dryer. Don't use heat tools to curl your hair. Those are 2 ways that I put heat on my hair early in my journey that really slowed me down and kind of damaged my hair. The blow dryer didn't really damage my hair. I was using the blow dryer because I was so worried about length. I wanted the length. I didn't want it to dry and shrink up. Like, no, let me get as much length as I can, because once again, I wasn't confident enough to rock those locks as they are. So let me try to get enough length. And so in the beginning of my journey, it appeared that I had all this length and it was growing so fast and yada yada yada, which it was. It was growing healthfully. However, it wasn't locking, so what was the point of that? And then with the curls, when my hair just had a braided pattern all the way down, I used a curling wand probably twice to do like some nice loose curls that were really pretty. I really loved them. But what made me think that holding my locks against the curling wand like that and letting that heat just sit through it, and especially sitting on the outer hairs of my locks, was a good idea. Why did I think that was a good idea? So that caused major shedding for a couple of weeks after that weekend that I used that curling wand. So stay away from heating tools. Let your hair just air dry. Let it shrink up. Don't be afraid of shrinkage. Shrinkage is locking. Like, let it be. Let it happen. And once your locks are mature, then your length is just going to come. Like, it has nothing else to do but grow. Okay? So let that heat go. Nowadays, I might, if I wash my hair at night, I might blow dry so that I don't have to sleep on wet hair, but I'm not stretching it out and blow drying it. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm letting it stay as is, but just really drying it and focusing on those roots so that I don't feel sick in the morning from sleeping on wet hair. Anywho, moving on to color. I love the color of my locks, even though the color has kind of faded since my original video that I posted about my new color. When you color your hair, try to hold off until your locks are actually mature. If you have some freshly braided braid locks and you go and color it, that's going to damage your hair, whether your hair is mature or not. But in the beginning, your hair is going to be damaged, and so it's not going to lock in the same way it would have if you had left your color as is, as your natural color. Not saying that it won't lock at all. However, since it's breaking down your hair strands, it's not going to lock as quickly or in the same way. And so I think that it's best to just hold off on the color. I thought my locks were fully mature when I colored my hair. However, I still had a few locks that at the ends of them, you can see the pattern. I would say I have about 10 locks that are still a braided pattern at the end. I can't find them right now, but those locks have not changed a bit since the day or the days that I colored my hair. And so I don't foresee them ever maturing, honestly. So what I'll probably do is just interlock them eventually or two-strand them eventually, and maybe that'll do the trick. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. If you have any other suggestions as to things you should kind of shy away from if you want your braid locks to mature more quickly, or things that you've done in the past that have actually helped your locks mature more quickly, feel free to leave your comments in the comment box and help your fellow braid lock, micro lock, two-strand twist lock, anybody who's thinking about starting locks. Help your sisters out and your brothers out with that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Adios.